global city, often referred to as a world city, is a major urban center that plays a significant role in global economic, political, and cultural aspects. These cities are center of international business, finance, culture, and innovation. They typically have a high level of connectivity, attracting people and businesses around the world. They are characterized by their influence on global scale and their interconnectedness with other major cities worldwide. And also, a global city is a concept that goes beyond just being a large or important city. It signifies a city's role in the global network of city and its ability to shape international trends and dynamics.
What are the characteristics of a global city? A global city is a large and influential urban center with several key characteristics. 1. Economic power. It is a hub for business, finance, and trade, often hosting major corporations, stock exchanges, and international banks. 2. Cultural diversity. Global cities attract people from around the world, leading to a rich mix of cultures, languages, and lifestyles. 3. Political influence. They often have political significance, hosting important government institutions, embassies, and international organizations. 4. Advanced infrastructure. These cities boast modern transportation, communication, and technology infrastructure. 5. Educational and research excellence. They are home to top universities, research institutions, and think tanks. 6. Entertainment and arts. Global cities offer a vibrant cultural scene with theaters, museums, and entertainment options. 7. Connectivity. They have well-developed air, sea, and rail connections, making them easily accessible to the world. Lastly, 8. Global hub for ideas. These cities drive innovation and creativity, attracting talent and fostering entrepreneurship. Examples include New York, London, Tokyo, and Singapore.
Examples of global city. First, we have New York. New York is often considered the most influential global city in the world. With a strong and diversified economy, a large and diverse population, and a central role in finance, media, and other key industries. It is home to the United Nations headquarters and a number of major financial institutions, and it serves as a major transportation hub for the northeastern United States. Second, we have London. London is another major global city. With a strong and diverse economy and a central role in finance and other industries, it is home to a number of major cultural and educational institutions, and it is also a major transportation hub for the United Kingdom and Europe. Third, we have Tokyo. Tokyo is a major global city in Asia, with a strong and diversified economy and a central role in finance and other key industries. It is home to a large and diverse population and a number of major cultural and educational institutions, and it is served as a major transportation hub for Japan and the surrounding region. Fourth, we have Hong Kong. Hong Kong is a major global city in Asia. With a strong and diverse economy and a central role in finance and other industries, it is a major transportation hub for the region and, and is home to a large and diverse population as well as a number of major cultural and educational institutions.
What are the challenges of global cities with the COVID-19 pandemic? First is strained urban planning and mobility. Public transportation systems suffered from reduced ridership and revenue, while the need for resilient, sustainable urban planning became evident. And next is inequality. The pandemic exposed and exacerbated existing social and economic inequalities in global cities. Vulnerable communities often bore the brunt of the pandemic's health and economic impacts, as they were more likely to work in essential jobs, live in overcrowded housing, and have limited access to healthcare. And next is economic recessions. So lockdowns and restrictions lead to economic downturns, causing job losses, business closures, and reduced economic growth. And next is urban mobility. So global cities with extensive public transportation systems face difficulties in maintaining these services while ensuring public safety. Social distancing measures lead to reduced capacity on buses and trains, which affected commuters and the overall mobility of the city. And next is governance and coordination. So effective governance and coordination at local, regional, and national levels were crucial in responding to the pandemic. And some global cities struggled with fragmented decision-making and coordination, which could hinder the response to the crisis.
What are the challenges of global cities with the COVID-19 pandemic? We have education, public transportation, international relations, and recovery and resilience. First, we have education. The shift to remote learning exposed the digital divide and the challenges of providing equitable education in urban areas. 2. Public transportation. The use of public transit became risky and cities had to adopt transportation systems to ensure safety. The third is international relations. Global cities with international ties had to navigate complex diplomatic and trade issues related to pandemic. Fourth, recovery and resilience. Planning for a post-pandemic future, including economic recovery, preparedness for future crises, and remaining urban spaces and infrastructure. So, addressing these challenges required a combination of public health measures, economic support, social policies, and community resilience efforts.
I am the other reporter for the Global Village Theory. So, the Global Village Theory proposed that the world is becoming or increasingly interconnected through technology and communication. This theory was coined by Marshall McLuhan, and he suggests that distance and time barriers are diminishing, creating a global community. The rise of the internet and social media platforms has facilitated this interconnectedness, allowing people to communicate and share information across the globe. And what are the advantages of global village? The global village concept brings numerous benefits. Firstly, it promotes cultural exchange and understanding, allowing individuals to learn about diverse traditions and perspectives. Secondly, it facilitates different parts of the world to work together on projects and solve global issues. Lastly, it enhances access to information and knowledge that was previously limited by geographical boundaries. Another is impact on communication. The global village has revolutionized communication. It has enabled instant and seamless communication across borders, fostering global connections. Social media platforms have become powerful tools for sharing ideas, mobilizing communication, and raising awareness about social issues. However, the reliance on digital communication has also led to decline in face-to-face interaction and the erosion of traditional forms and communication. To conclude, the global village theory highlights the increasing interconnectedness of our world. While it brings numerous benefits such as exchange and global collaboration, it also represents challenges like information overload and cultural homogenization. Embracing technology and communication while preserving local traditions and values will shape the future of our interconnected world. Thank you so much.
Global Village Theory. Global Village Theory is a concept that was popularized by the Canadian communication theorist Marshall McLuhan in the 1960s. McLuhan's theory is often associated with his famous statement, "The medium is the message," and it revolves around the idea that advancements in communication and media technologies have transformed the world into a tightly interconnected global community. Key ideas and concepts associated with the global village theory include electronic media. McLuhan believed that the advent of electronic media, such as the television and the internet, would bring the people from different parts of the world closer together. These media had the potential to create a sense of a global community by allowing information and communication to transcend geographical boundaries. Second, instantaneous communication. The theory emphasizes the speed and immediacy of electronic communication with the ability to transmit information and messages across vast distances in real time. McLuhan argued that the world was becoming more interconnected and events in one part of the world could be experienced by people everywhere simultaneously. Third, reduction of space and time. McLuhan argued that the electronic media would effectively shrink the world, making it seem smaller and more accessible. This compression of space and time would lead to a sense of global interdependence where the actions and events in one part of the world would have far-reaching consequences. Global awareness. The global village theory suggested that as people became more aware of events and developments worldwide, they would start to see themselves as global citizens with a shared destiny and shared concerns. They would in turn lead to a more interconnected and interdependent world. Cultural consequences. McLuhan also pointed out that the global village theory would have profound cultural implications. He argued that as information and ideas flowed across the globe, traditional cultural boundaries and identities would be challenged and potentially transformed.
The global village theory, it's such an intriguing concept. It was popularized by Marshall McLuhan, a Canadian philosopher in the 1960s. The theory suggests that technology, particularly the internet, has the ability to shrink the world and bring people closer together, such just like a small village where everyone knows each other. It's fascinating to see how this theory has manifested in reality, especially with the rise of social media and digital communication platforms. We can now connect with people from all corners of the world in an instant, share ideas, cultures, and experience. It's like we're all neighbors in a global village. The global village concept, it has a fascinating, it comes with several key attributes like instant communication. One of the primary attributes of global village is the ability to communicate instantly, regardless of geographical location. This is made possible through the internet and various digital communication platforms. Cultural exchange. The global village allows for a greater exchange and integration of cultures. People can share and learn about different cultural practices, ideas, and values, leading to a multicultural world. Information access. In a global village, information is readily available and can be accessed by anyone, anywhere, at any time. This has resulted in a more informed global population. Interconnected economies. The global village has led to economies becoming more intertwined. A financial decision or event in one part of the world can have a significant impact on economies globally. Social awareness. With the global village, there's increased awareness of social and environmental issues around the world. This has led to global movement and initiatives to address these issues. Dependency. As the world becomes more interconnected, there's a growing dependency among nations. This can be in terms of trade, resources, technology, and more. Here are a few examples that illustrate the concept of a global village. Social media. Platforms like Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter allow people from all over the world to connect, share ideas, and learn about different cultures. They've made it possible for us to form relationships with people we never met in person. News media. International news outlets like BBC, CNN, or Al Jazeera broadcast news globally in real time. This means that an event happening in one part of the world can be known almost instantly in another. E-commerce. Companies like Amazon and Alibaba operate globally, allowing people to buy products from different parts of the world and have them delivered to their doorsteps. Global conference and event. Events like the Olympics, the World Cup, and the United Nations General Assembly bring together people from around the world, fostering a sense of global community. Online education. Platforms like Coursera and Khan Academy make it possible for anyone with an internet connection to access educational content from top universities and institutions around the world. Climate change. Initiatives, global movements like Fridays to Future show how interconnected we are when it comes to addressing global issues. Their movements involve people from all over the world and have shared goal for combating climate change.